Moving on. She'd ask you about a fight. I gotta ask you about a fight, Vern, in Seattle.
Oh yeah.
You and GP.
Yeah, man. This dude right here. This dude. Oh man, this dude right here. He's not a good locker room guy. He dogged the rookies all the time, talk shit to them all the time.
Like not hazing stuff.
Yeah, he's different, man. He was different, man. I thought I kind of knew when I got traded to that motherfucker. I kind of knew me and that nigga was gonna have some problems.
I was on
You
bump
knew
heads.
before you even got there.
Yeah, I was already ready.
Already ready,
You know,
already.
when I stay ready now. I was ready for this shit. And his boys used to tell him, man, leave this motherfucker alone, man, because this motherfucker, he different. Leave this motherfucker alone. Don't fuck with this motherfucker. But one day, he was in practice, me and Shaman Williams, the guy.
Room. That's my guy.
Yeah, the guy, the gym rat, stayed in the gym. Stayed in the gym all the time. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, this motherfucker in the gym. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do nothing.
Yep.
Just purr. This motherfucker worked on this game, man. And then Gary, we practiced, we busting ass, him and Brent Berry. They wanted me to start with Gary, but I was like, nah, fuck that. Y'all paying Brent Berry $8 million and shit.
Let him start.
Yeah, y'all paying me $3 million a year. Fuck that. Put him out there. I'm gonna play my little 24 minutes. I was up for 6th man of the year and shit that year and shit. But Gary, he was busting the ass, and he just got mad and looked back at Shaman and just bam, busted him right in the shit. And bust my young boy shit all over him. All this shit was bust over me. He was like, blood coming through his fingers and shit. He's leaking oil. I'm like, God damn. So, I get heated, because that was my young boy. Mom used to come around me a lot. I used to always, like I said earlier, I always had my rookies and shit. And he was one of my rookies that I used to look out for. And just come over to my house all the time, eat. I'd be blowing it down, shit, but he don't smoke. He just sit there and do what he do and eat and shit. Used to have chefs come over and cook for everybody and stuff. But when he did that, I was like, man, I said, Coach Westfall, I got this motherfucker now. I said, I got you now. So they took mine off the floor, cleaned up the floor. So we started back the scrimmage, and I told him before the scrimmage started, I said, hey, I'm telling you now, your bitch ass better not touch me, nigga. I told it just like that. Nah,
straight up.
I told him, don't touch me, man. You're going to get touched when you're playing ball.
Right,
you're going to get
much,
touched.
pretty
You're going to
much.
get your ass touched when you're playing this game. So I got the ball. I just fuck it. I broke the play. I just drove around and he fucked around and ended up done tripped me. He ain't tried to, I don't think, because this motherfucker, you should have seen his eyes when I got up, like he seen a ghost. When I got up off that goddamn floor, and I just took off. Like I said, don't touch me. I just bang, 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 took off and grabbed him, pulled the shit over his head, slung him. And they was breaking it up and shit after that, but I was getting at his ass. And GP he talked that shit. He said some shit about that shit that Kenny Smith and Shaq and Ernie and all them and shit. A bold ass lie. Lying ass nigga. You ask anybody, shit. My guy, Horace Grant. That was my guy on the team, Ben Baker. All them guys all them guys, they knew what they saw it. They saw the way I whooped his ass. But
What was the lie he told to?
Well, he just told him that he just flipped the whole story around. Like he did, like he said he whooped my ass. And I ain't taking no L's, man. I wasn't taking no L's back then. That's a lie. That was a fucking lie. That's on my face. That's on my motherfucking mama. See, that nigga, he do that. He'll do that too much. See, I ain't gonna do it like that too much. I'm gonna get right to you. See, I don't do all that chap, do I ain't gonna do all that motherfucking tongue wrestling with your ass.
Ready to get to it.
I ain't finna tongue wrestle with your motherfucking ass, nigga. I'm going. I'm ready. But that's what he do. But Gary know, man. Gary, you know, looking at both cameras, nigga. So, and if you don't like what I'm saying, nigga, I don't do that shit no more. But I'm trained still to go. Remember that.
That's muscle memory.
Yo, no doubt.
Like riding a bike.
Oh, my goodness.